All right, ready to dive into something interesting.
Always.
Today, we're looking at Google Forms.
Oh,
Now, you're probably thinking those are just for like really basic surveys,
right.
but there's so much more to them.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, they could be so powerful for pretty much anything,
Mm-hmm.
from planning a party to managing a huge project at work.
It's true.
So we've got our expert here to help us unlock all that potential.
Happy to be here.
So first things first, what makes these forms so special?
Well, I think the biggest thing is how versatile they are.
Versatile how?
I mean, you can use them for practically anything, and anyone can use them.
So easy to use.
Super easy. But you can also get really complex with them if you want to.
Okay, so start from the beginning. How do they actually work?
Well, you can create all kinds of things, like surveys, obviously,
Right.
but also contact forms if you have a website,
Oh, yeah, that's handy.
then event registration, or even quizzes to test people.
Ooh, quizzes, fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
And the best part is you don't need to know any coding or anything. Nope, it's all right there in your browser.
So like a digital Swiss Army knife.
Exactly, yeah. And you can customize everything.
Oh, tell me about that.
Well, you can change the colors.
Like themes.
Yeah, like themes.
Nice.
Add a header image to make it look nice.
So it doesn't have to be boring.
No, not at all. And there's this preview function, so you can see exactly what it will look like before you send it out.
That is so helpful.
Right.
I've definitely sent out forms before, and then I'm like, oh no, that font is way too small.
Happens to the best of us.
But yeah, with Google Forms, it's easy to make them look really good.
That's the goal,
Yeah.
to make it easy to create something professional.
Now, you mentioned quizzes earlier.
Yeah.
What makes those special in Google Forms?
Well, you can grade them, for one thing.
Oh, wow.
So you can assign points to each question,
Huh.
provide automatic feedback, even use something called branching logic to make it more personalized.
Branching logic. I've never heard of that.
It's really cool.
What is it?
So let's say you have a multiple choice question, right?
Okay.
Depending on which answer someone chooses, they get directed to a different set of questions.
Oh, so it's not just one straight line through the quiz,
Well, right. It adapts to how people answer.
like a choose your own adventure.
Exactly. It makes it much more engaging, and you can really get a sense of what people know.
Okay, so we've talked about the look, the different types of forms, even quizzes.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the actual information people put into these forms? Where does all that go?
That's where the responses tab comes in.
Responses.
Yeah, that's like your control center.
for the data.
Exactly. You can view everything that's been collected, look at individual responses, even delete entries if you need to.
You have that much control.
Yeah, full control.
But sometimes you need more than just a list, right?
Definitely.
Like you want to analyze the data, see if there are any trends,
Yeah,
maybe make some charts and graphs. Can Google Forms do all that?
for sure. One of the most powerful features is that you can link a form to a Google Sheet.
A Google Sheet.
Yeah, like a spreadsheet.
So all the data goes straight into a spreadsheet.
It does, like in real time.
Whoa! So it's building its own database as people fill it out.
Pretty much.
That is so cool.
And once it's in a spreadsheet, the sky's the limit.
So
You can use all the tools in Google Sheets to analyze everything.
like what?
Sorting, filtering, you can even make charts and graphs.
That's amazing.
Right. Pivot tables, anything you can think of.
Okay, I'm sold on that spreadsheet thing. That's pretty slick.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people have trouble linking the form in the sheet.
It happens.
What goes wrong?
Sometimes people choose the wrong spreadsheet,
Okay.
or they don't set up the link properly.
I see.
It's really important to double check that connection and make sure it's all good.
So like sending a letter to the wrong address.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've got the information, but it's not going to the right place.
Makes sense. So what about data privacy? Is that something to worry about?
It is, especially if you're collecting sensitive information.
Right.
You have to be careful how you're sharing it and storing it.
Mm-hmm.
But Google Forms does have options for anonymizing responses.
That's good.
Yeah, you can also control who has access to the information.
That's important. Everyone's more concerned about privacy these days.
Definitely. And speaking of control, let's talk about collaboration.
Collaboration.
Yeah, sometimes you need more than one person working on a form.
Right. Especially if it's a big project.
Exactly. So you can add collaborators.
And they can help with what?
They can help you design the questions, even just view the responses.
So you could have like a team brainstorming ideas together.
Yeah, that's a great way to use it.
And then once it's ready to go, you can restrict access.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's all about having that flexibility.
So the right people see the right information.
Exactly. Okay, so we've talked about the basics of Google Forms.
We have.
customizing the look, the different types, how to connect a spreadsheet,
Hmm.
even how to collaborate.
Yeah.
But what are some of the more unexpected ways people are using them?
Like, what are those aha
But you're
moments?
like, I didn't know you could do that.
Exactly.
One thing that surprises people is how good they are for feedback.
Feedback. Like from customers.
That's one way to use them.
Okay.
But you can also get feedback from employees, students, even friends and family.
So like a suggestion box, but digital.
Yep. And because they're so easy to share, you can get those insights quickly and make better decisions.
I like that. What other creative things have you seen?
Well, I've seen people use them to create games.
Games.
Yeah, interactive games and plan events, manage projects, track expenses.
Right.
Oh, yeah, all sorts of stuff. Even RSVPs.
That is really amazing. I'm impressed.
The list just goes on. And you mentioned games earlier.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by that.
Well, one popular thing is using them for scavenger hunts.
The scavenger hunt with
Yeah.
the Google form.
Yeah, you can put clues in the form and use that branching logic to make different paths.
Ah, so it gets really interactive.
It does.
So it's like a digital escape room in a way.
Exactly.
Pretty cool.
It's a fun way to engage people and get them thinking.
Okay, we've shown how powerful these forms can be,
Definitely.
but I know some people listening are thinking, this is great, but I'm not a tech expert.
Right.
Can I really use this?
That's the thing, you don't have to be.
You really don't.
Nope, they're designed to be easy for everyone.
That's good to know.
The interface is really simple,
Okay, good.
and there are tons of tutorials online if you need help.
So like training wheels for tech.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
And once you get the basics, then you can start exploring the more advanced stuff.
So you can really grow with it.
Exactly. You can keep learning and unlocking new things.
Okay, I'm convinced. But are there any downsides?
Downsides.
Yeah, like limitations or things to watch out for.
Well, they are super versatile, but they aren't designed for literally everything.
What do you mean?
Like, if you need to collect really sensitive data,
Okay, yeah.
like credit card numbers or something,
Right.
then you might need a more specialized platform,
That makes sense.
just for security reasons.
Always a good thing to think about.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything else?
Well, they can handle a lot of responses,
Okay, good.
but there are limits.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So if you're expecting like millions of submissions,
Wow. Yeah.
you might need something more heavy duty.
Good to know. But it sounds like for most everyday things, they're pretty great.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And what I love is that they're always evolving.
Oh, yeah,
Google's always adding new things.
that's right. New features, improvements, always getting better.
So exciting, like your toolbox is constantly expanding.
Exactly. The possibilities are always growing.
So, as we wrap up our deep dive here, what's the biggest takeaway?
The main thing is that Google Forms are way more than just simple surveys.
Right, more than meets the eye.
Exactly. They're really powerful and they can be used for so many things.
And surprisingly easy to use.
Yes. That's a huge part of their appeal. You don't need any special skills to get started.
Just jump right in.
Exactly. Just play around and see what you can do.
I love that.
Possibilities are endless.
Well said. So for anyone out there who hasn't tried Google Forms yet, now's the time.
Give them a shot. You won't regret it.
That wraps up our deep dive into Google Forms. Thanks for joining us.
It's fun.
And until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.